Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Drill Review. Today we've got three leading brands with their very best brushless technology, all running on 5 amp hour batteries. Mitch, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen today in our testing that we're going to do. Tell us a bit more.
Yes, Steve, this is a great opportunity. We've got the best tools from the best brands from around the world, all operating on high capacity batteries, and we're going to put them to the test. This is really going to set your allegiance, whether you're a Hitachi, a Makita or a Milwaukee. You're going to take away bragging rights. If you're not on any of these platforms, you're going to want to join up. We're going to put them to the test in wood. We're going to use a 65mm switchblade bit. We're going to put them to the test then again in metal with a 13mm drill bit, putting them through some 10mm steel plate. Then we're going to finish off with some 13mm concrete drilling. These covers all the aspects these drills are rated for, that people use them every day. We've got the top drills from the top brands, so we've got Milwaukee's M18 Fuel Gen 2 M18FPD. We've got Makita's brushless LXT DHP481 drill, and we've got Hitachi's brushless DV18DBL. These are the latest technology, the highest output and the best batteries we can give you. So we're going to put them to the test now and show you what they're like. So the first contender is the Hitachi DV18DBL. We've got the 65mm switchblade fitted in, and we're going to put it through this 90x50 timber and see how they go. We're going to time all of these reviews so you can compare which tool does it the fastest and the most efficient. First we're going to try this in high and see if it will put this through, and then if it doesn't work on high, we'll put it through to low. This is our first shot in high. So the overload stalls it out in high, put it back into low, reverse out. So there you have it. It's ploughed through with the switchblade with its 9 holes, and we'll have a look next at the Milwaukee unit. Now we've got Milwaukee's M18 Gen 2 Fuel. This is the M18FPD, and we'll put it to the test. Again in high and see if it will plough through. If not, we'll drop it back to low and plough through the timber. We've got further in higher than what the Hitachi did, but we'll still have to go back to low. So there you have it in a dramatic finish there for the Milwaukee. It actually snapped out a piece of timber, but it's ploughed through in low, it's got the job done, it didn't stall out or stop, so it's a pretty decent sized bit, and these tools are both the Hitachi and the Milwaukee rated for 65mm, so it's right on their upper limit. We'll take a look now at the Makita option. So finally, the Makita brushless, the DHP481. It's got a massive handle, but this is to compensate for its 125 Nm of torque. And in a job like this where you're running in low speed and then got a big bit on the front of it, the handle is quite advantageous, and I'm probably looking forward to using this one the most. First, like all the others, we're going to try it in its second mode, so the high speed, and see how it goes. That's probably the best so far on its first run through, but we'll switch it to its low speed and have another shot. Wow, well there you have it. The Makita brushless drill, with its long handle and its 125 Nm of torque, was really a balanced option for me. It felt really nice. The longer handle provided a bit more safety and stability, and it seemed like, in my eyes, we'll have a look at the clock, but it seemed like to me that was the quickest drill out there. So it's a pretty serious test, but at the end of the day these are high performance drills and you want them to perform at your best. Next we're going to try a steel demo and show you the capacity on them. We're going to put the Hitachi to the test on metal now. We did have a go on the 10mm plate, but it really was probably an overkill for the drill bits and the consumables just as much as it was the tools. So we're going to put it to test on some of this 40x40x4 RHS and give it a go on that. So we're going to do 10mm drilling, 13mm drilling, and then a 29mm hole saw. So this will give it a good test over a range of applications, really putting the tool under load. We're going to drill 2 holes of each and time how they go. There you have it. Struggled a bit on the 13mm drills. The overload kicked in a couple of times, but they got the job done pretty comfortably. So we'll move across now to the Milwaukee and see how that fares. So all of these tests are being done in high speed, and the purpose of changing drill bits during the test is also to check out their chucks. All 3 brands have got metal chucks from leading manufacturers around the world, and this is a good chance to see how user-friendly they are under load and under conditions. So put the Milwaukee now to the test and see how that fares. Well, there you have it. Pretty convincing power there from the Milwaukee. Pretty happy with the results with that. I'll be excited to see how the Makita goes up against that, because it was a pretty stout performance from Milwaukee. Now it's time to put the Makita unit to the test and see what its capabilities are when it's drilling this steel. There you go, another solid performance there. We'll probably have to check on the clock between the Makita and the Milwaukee, but they're both pretty impressive units there. So our final test is we're going to drill into these concrete blocks with a 13mm masonry bit. These are at the capacity for all 3 brands drills to show you how fast they can plough into these masonry and concrete applications. So you can see we've got it enabled into the hammer mode, we've got it on the high speed. These are the desired settings for when you're drilling concrete or masonry applications. So there you have it, our 5 holes. It's a pretty powerful drill. Mind you, it did slow down towards the end there. I believe that's probably to do a bit with the drill bit more than the actual drill itself. But it's a solid performer. This isn't what you're going to use it for every day, but it has got the capacity to be able to plough through these and install some reasonable sized dynabolts in 1/2 inch or 12mm into some masonry or concrete applications. Next up is the Makita. It's got the most impacts per minute, so we'll see how that goes when we put it to the test. there you have it, pretty comprehensive performance there from the Makita. It was using the same drill bit as the Hitachi, so it's pretty worn now. It was brand new for the Hitachi run, but that didn't slow it at all. It really powered through its 5 holes, and I'm pretty impressed with the performance from that. So that was done in its hammer mode, in the second high speed as well, so it's really performed pretty well there. So we're going to switch across to the Milwaukee now. We've got a new drill bit for that because this one is well and truly buggered, but we'll see how the Milwaukee goes against those two. There you have it, Milwaukee, also a solid performer there. Probably had the advantage over the Makita due to its fresh drill bit, but both of those performed well and above the Hitachi. Great products, plenty of power, very comfortable to use, and they've done a great job at drilling these 13mm holes. That's what they're rated for, but by the look of both of those two drills, they could probably push it further. The Hitachi was really at its top end of its capacity, so it's a fantastic drill. Probably the Makita and the Milwaukee to pick out of those two, but we'll switch back in and we'll show you some more statistics and run through a detailed description of all 3 of these drills.
Okay, well there you go. The demos are in, the results speak for themselves. Clearly the Hitachi wasn't as strong performing as the Milwaukee and Makita. To my naked eye watching, it looked like the Makita had the slight edge over the 3. Mitch, what are the actual results?
Well, Steve, when you put them all to the paper at the end of the day, you're right. The Hitachi didn't perform as strongly in the test as the Makita and the Milwaukee, but look, that again is down to due to its power. We're only looking at 80 newton meters compared to 125 and 135 newton meters, so it is a smaller player. It's a lighter player. It's probably if you want to hold on to a drill all day, it's definitely the lightest one, and it's also the most price competitive. So it's the cheapest out of these 3 drills here. So really, pound for pound, it has performed pretty well. But for me, at the end of the day, the Makita and the Milwaukee are the 2 that I'd pick from, and going by our test, Makita would probably be the winner in this instance. Again, these players are all incredibly powerful tools that you'd be able to use all day, every day as a tradesperson. So probably our winner here is the Makita, but very closely followed by the Milwaukee. So I think that's all we've got time for today, Steve.
Yeah, it is, and you've got the great demos there. You've seen the results for yourselves. No tampering with it. This is all official. We're happy to declare the Makita a winner, and we hope that you found a winner out of this video.
So if you're on the Makita bandwagon, you've definitely got bragging rights today. Only just over the Milwaukee, but again, all these players are pretty fair across the board. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube videos and have a look at our channel for other reviews and demos on there.